Hey guys, so welcome back to the NickiHeartBeat channel, and today, honey, I'm going to be bringing you some dewy skin, honey, some glowy from within skin. I'm giving you some springtime fineness with a pop of color. Now, I am going through my phase right now, so just bear with me, you guys. I just want to play in color. It's spring, right? It's time to play in color, you guys. If you want to see how I got this really pretty dewy skin with these gorgeous eyes, honey, keep watching. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to show you how I do a dewy face, okay? I've been rocking it for about 2 weeks now. The key to a really nice dewy face for a dry skin girl is a very hydrating base. So I'm gonna use some hydrating primers, and I'm gonna use my Farsali, and I'm gonna use my MAC Prep and Prime. Did you guys see Being Mary Jane, the 2-hour season finale 2 years later? Did y'all see that? I was upset about that. First of all, they could have made that a whole season, not just no damn 2 hours, so I feel shorted. And second of all, she picked the wrong man. Hello. You're supposed to pick Morris Chestnut. Like, come on now. He was there for you when you was pregnant, girl. Wrong guy, honey. Wrong guy. Because I'm sorry, you're going to end up having problems with him later down the line. I said it. So usually I have been going in with a liquid highlight, and I've been using my Anastasia Glow, but it is expired because I started like getting these bumps here, getting bumps here, everywhere where I was placing the Anastasia Glow. So I'm gonna have to get a new one. So I'm gonna just use this today. This, as you can tell, is super gold. So usually I just mix this in with my foundation, but today I'm going to be using a lot of cream products, so I'm not going to be able to do that. So instead I'm going to just blend it right on in with a brush. And I know it looks crazy, but this is just a glowy base. So now that we look a little crazy, we're gonna go in with the cream products. So I've been using my Makeup Forever HD stick foundations. These are probably expired too, honey, but I have not broken out, so I will continue to use them. So I'm gonna use a couple colors. I am going to use 123, and this is gonna serve as my main color. I like to put this color everywhere in my highlighting zones, and then just press it right into the skin, and it literally just melts. I just love how dewy they are, and that's why I use them when I want to be like extra glowy, dewy skin. Just using a smaller brush to get into the corners. Then I'm gonna go in with my medium shade, and this color is 173. I'm gonna put this in all the zones where I would contour. Anytime I do my forehead and I already got my baby hairs out, I come down about 1 inch lower, and then I'm going to work the product downwards. That way I don't get too much product in my hair. Alright, so then I'm going to get a different brush, and I'm going to use my Sigma 3D HD Max Kabuki brush, and I'm just going to start pushing that in, and it's just going to overlap over the first color. This is my favorite go-to multi-use brush. This is the Morphe E21 and it is just perfect for blending cream. So I'm gonna grab a different brush again for my nose. Alright, don't I look like a nice old grease ball? Just the way I want it. So that's how it looks right now. Super cute. So now I'm gonna go in with one more color. So you could leave it here if you wanted to. This is usually where I stop for work, but for YouTube, honey, we're gonna go in a little bit more. So I'm gonna go in with a darker color. This is the color 177. And I'm gonna use this fluffy brush from Morphe, the M501, and I'm just going to just get right in here very lightly. It's just gonna add a little bit more dimension, that's all. Just a little bit more. Looks good, looks good. I'm not really gonna mess with up here because looks good. It's already a pretty good blend so far, you guys. So done with the cream products, on to the next. I'm gonna use this LA Girl concealer in nude, and it's like a peachy color corrector for me, so I'm just gonna add some right here. So next I'm going in with my concealer. I'm going in with two concealers. I'm gonna use my Too Faced Born This Way in light beige, and then my Fenty in 210. I like to use the Fenty with other concealers. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. And it's best if you're going for a dewy look, use dewy products. So this is dewy. Very glowy, very moisturizing for me. And I just really love this color, to be honest. It's really the color that has me using it. It's just so yellow. I'm gonna go back over my contour areas just to have everything mesh well. Looks good. Let me just comb up these brows, honey. The brows starting to get lost. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to set. Now when I say set, I mean I'm using loose powder and I'm gonna lightly set my face. I'm not going in, at least I'm not trying to go in with too much powder because I still want that glow. I still want that dewiness. So I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty loose powder, which I really do love this powder. I want most of the powder to go there. And I'm not really trying to set this area, my highlighting zone, because I really want to put down my highlight there first. Alright, so I'm just gonna set my problem areas, which is my nose. Alright, so before I go any further, I'm gonna go ahead and lay down my first layer of highlight. So I'm gonna go in with my Becca Champagne Pop, and I'm going to just basically highlight my face while it's still wet. And I just like to pat it on like that. No wiping till the end. And it's just clinging to those wet areas. That way later on when we do another layer of highlight, it's just going to be even more pigmented. So next I'm going to go in with my Studio Fix powder from MAC, and this is the color NC45. I'm gonna grab a big old brush and I'm gonna focus on my contour areas. Ooh, child. It's looking good. For my nose, I like to use a different color. Lately, that has been my new thing. So I'm going in with the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in medium gold. And I'm going to use my favorite brush again, the E21 from Morphe. So let's move on to the brows, to the eyes. We'll get back to the face later, but for now I'm happy with it, so we're moving on. So now that we got the eyes primed, grab my Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette, and I'm gonna go in just for one color, you guys. This color I've been rocking all week. This color right here, Desert Sand. Ooh, child, that's the color. First, I'm gonna set my brow bone. Then I'm gonna set right here, right here. It's so pretty. Look how pretty that color. Ooh, this gives me what I need. Next, I'm gonna go in with this Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. The name of it is Armed and Gorgeous, and I'm gonna use just one color from this palette, and that's this really pretty green color called Top Secret. So every time I go back and I get more shadow, I'm just gonna pack it on where I want it. Then I will start blending in circular motions, just in the same exact place. And then when there's really nothing left on my brush, then I will start to move around a little bit more. Get a clean brush, and I'm just gonna blend around the outer. Next, I'm gonna go in with this Natasha Denona eyeshadow, which is called Morgana. I got it from this Allure beauty box, the Carly Bible one. Go in, and I'm just gonna fill in the empty blank space. But I don't have time today for any kind of fallout, so I'm gonna just grab this since I have it right here. Obviously, I don't have any shame, you guys. Go right over this color. Spray my brush with some Fix Plus just to get the inner corner a little bit more blended. I'm gonna just deepen up that green just a little bit more, and I'm gonna grab this palette, the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm gonna go in with this really dark green color with a pencil brush, just to deepen it up just a bit. Wow, that green is super pigmented. Forgot how good this palette is. Bomb. So I'm gonna pop on some lashes. I'm using these Mykonos lashes from Lily Lashes. And that's how they look. Super cute. I've literally torn them apart. I've only worn them a couple times. And they are just on their last leg, like literally. For blush, of course, I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Radiant palette, and I'm gonna grab this peach color here. Spray my face with a little Fix Plus. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more highlight. Ooh, that girl is dewy, honey. Now let's move on to the lips. I'm just gonna line my lips really quick with Stripdown from MAC. So then I'm gonna go in with this color called Bikini Babe from Huda Beauty. I'm gonna put on a little bit of gloss, and this is Enchanted by Huda Beauty. All right, you guys, so this is the finished look, and it's cute. I'm really loving the green, the pop green. I definitely feel like when you want to just incorporate color, just do it. Even if it's just one color. I used one bright color, you guys, and that was the color green. And we made it work, you know? So you guys, don't be scared to use color. This spring, this summer, I am not gonna be scared to use color. I'm gonna use color until I get it out of my system. So I hope you guys are okay with that. I definitely feel like this is a wearable look, you guys. What do you think about my dewy skin? I'm glowing from within, honey. I'm glowing, okay? And it's all because I use a hydrating primer. I use cream products. I didn't over powder my skin. And this is good for dry skin people. If you're oily, you definitely don't want to do all of that because it's gonna look a mess in a couple of hours. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl channel, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.